Alright, welcome everyone. Sorry, just realised that my mic wasn't working there. Welcome guys, welcome. Hope everyone's having a good day today. We'll get started in a couple of minutes, just give everyone a chance to hop on the call. Welcome guys. If you haven't already, please drop a like in the stream. Would be really appreciated. Hope the sound's working fine now. Really quickly, let's take a look at Forex Factory and see what's coming up for the week. Okay, so on Monday, 1 second. No sound? Can you guys still not hear me? Hello? Let's take a look at Forex Factory and see what's coming up for the week. Oh, there is sound. Okay, perfect. Right, so so on Monday we've got ISM manufacturing PMI. Tuesday, okay, not bad. So we have the AUD cash rate. We have NZD unemployment rate coming out. On Wednesday, once again on manufacturing PMI, and Thursday looks very nice. So we got the GP monetary policy report and summary. We also got governor's speech right here. And Friday we have some USD unemployment rate and CAD unemployment rate and a monetary policy statement for AUD. So this week is lovely for news. Okay, so this is going to be a fairly exciting week. Lots of movement in the market, as you can see, especially on Tuesday, Thursday and Friday look really good, right? So that's a nice way to start off the week, right? So I'm not going to wait anymore and I'm just going to get right into it. So on the DXY, guys, what have we been seeing on the DXY so far, right? So if we take a look at the DXY, you guys already know that DXY has just been boom, dropping, right? If I take a look at the DXY on the weekly time frame, we can see right here that it's taken its low and it has left a lot of imbalances in right here. So we're kind of at a critical moment, right? Since we have so much imbalances in right here, what price might like to do for the Monday, remember, before we get that midweek reversal, what we might get is a retracement back up for price to still push up a tiny bit on the DXY and then to drop down eventually once again to continue to trend, because overall this is bearish, right? But we kind of do a pullback very soon. So what I'm expecting is a tiny pullback up, right? Which means that XXX USD pairs will pull back a tiny bit down and then boom, we look for that launch up once again, right? So if we take a look at GBP USD right here, so you can see it reacted right up around this level, right? So this level right here was a reaction level, right? Reacted. If we take a look back at the for 1 hour time frame, I don't even think my chart can go back that far. Okay, there we go. So as you can see, reacted from this last up candle before the down move, our institutional candle right here, right? So reacted right here, 50% of the institutional candle. Boom. What did price do? Price did the usual 3 market phases. We had that contraction before it touched the institutional candle. Boom, triggers the institutional candle, and then we look for that trend down, right? So obviously we're looking for price to come down a bit lower. What I personally expect is it's kind of do medium pullback. So what we can expect is to start looking for buys from this level right here, right? So institutional candle built in right here. If you take a look at the 2 hour time frame, this looks really, really clean for a buy on the 2 hour time frame. So I expect Monday, maybe Tuesday to keep dropping. Probably all of Monday will drop, and then maybe Tuesday, boom. Because remember, Mondays are trap days, so they usually are the opposite direction of where the week goes, right? And then we can start to expect buys from this level right here. So we draw a rectangle, boom. I see where we take the trade off the open. We grab our fib. Let's see if it lines up with our institutional candle, right? So the open nearly lines up with 88.6, so it's in a nice discounted area to buy from. We have also imbalances just above our IC right here that we would like to get filled in. We look for a buy limit right here. So our stop loss be right below this close, 23 pips, and our take profit would be right above this wick, right? So our liquidity sitting up above here at 192. So this is a nice 8.22 risk to reward ratio right here. So that's really, really nice trade that you should be looking out for this week. Let's see if our 4 hour candle looks any better. Not really. I mean, you can aim for that 4 hour candle if you want and take out off that open right here, just like so. But then your stop loss will be at least 30 pips. So a bit of a smaller hour, but it's not a big deal. It'll probably be taken out 4 hour just in case, because I might want to react off this kind of support area sitting down here. I might not want to go deep inside, but obviously all depends. GA, we spoke about this the last time, guys, right? So we spoke that we had this obviously long downturn trend, right? And then what did price do? Kind of created liquidity up above here, and obviously this is our 1-2 pattern. So this was our 1-2, and we said once 2 got broken, all right, we want to get that retracement back and push up higher, and that's exactly what we did, right? So if you take a look right here, price was pulling up to this area, it was due pullback up until here. We were still bearish. Once it breaks here, then we were actually starting to look for buys, and let's see where it broke it. So up until here, this was, you can call this some sort of resistance zone, right? You can say that this was resistance. So price came up to this resistance, boom, reacted, started dropping. Drop. But what happened? This started engulfing. So once these 2 big candles came here, I was like, okay, these highs are definitely going to get tested, and there's probably going to be liquidity swoop. What did price do? Create two strong big candles, right? And boom, swoop that liquidity. The minute it swooped that liquidity, it liked to retrace back, right? Retrace back. Now, obviously, only swooped this liquidity. We had more liquidity right on the top here. So this swooped this liquidity. And once that liquidity got swooped, we got a retracement back. And this could have been our first trade of this IC right here. If you missed that one, our second liquidity swoop, which was probably the one that confirmed it all from you, was when I took out this high and this high, because these actually left a double top for us right here. Right? So these left a double top for us here. And then obviously our liquidity clearances get cleared, right, by usually big impulsive candles, just like so, right? So we had this big candle, boom, cleared that liquidity, and away it goes. Just before that big impulsive candle happened, we had that big nice institutional candle right here, which you can have taken a 50% trade off of. Boom, price comes down, mitigates to 50%, which means that there was the most orders right there. Once it touched it, consolidated, boom, boom, and away it goes. So your trade could have been with a drawdown of 30 pips, and you could have been up currently a nice 350 pips, just like so. Very simple, nice trade. Obviously, it was clear, okay? Could have easily aimed for the liquidity sitting up above here, right? Eventually aim for the liquidity all sitting up above here, because we have some sort of trend line right here, you can call this. So obviously there's going to be liquidity sitting up above this level right here. Okay. overall price should take out this high and even look up until right here at least before, if it might want to continue down. Obviously didn't break this low. Looking at the long-term thing, if it broke this low, then we'd be looking for forever down. Okay, but so far on the longer time frame of things, it's actually still bullish, right? What it did do is it actually cleared this liquidity. If you take a look, we had a trend line on the daily time frame, very, very strong reactive trend line. And what did price do? Price came down to that trend line and it reacted off it, started reacting, but then boom, big candles that ended up clearing that liquidity. You can see smart money was here. And the funniest thing is no one actually looking at these higher time frames. They're all trying to trade all these small time frames. Looking at these higher time frames literally shows you how simple and like smart money is. It's so clear on these larger time frames, but no one is looking at these. And once you can see the bigger outlook of things, once you delve in to the small time frames, you understand what you're doing, right? It's as simple as that. All right, so okay, let me check GBP CAD. I don't really trade this, so I'm not even gonna look at it. GJ, same thing, due a pullback. You can obviously take a look at the buy right here. So much imbalances left in here that need to be filled in. Okay, so it's definitely due a pullback now. It reacted right up above here. Some sort of institutional candle probably sitting in this area. Okay. This might, let me see. This right here might seem like a nice buy area for your USD, to be honest. But personally, I think that's still going to continue dropping for a bit more. I think this is going to be kind of a fake institutional candle. It won't really work. There's so much liquidity sitting under this trend line, I feel. So I think this will get cleared and we could get drop down into this imbalance and maybe shoot up from here. But I don't think that price is going to actually go up from this level. Same with EuroCAD. If I went over EuroCAD, boom, then it should be the same. Your JPY price should at least come down to this candle. I think it's a nice institutional candle that we can look for. Okay, so we had this consolidation, expansion trend. Look for the IC right here. Look for higher prices. Unfortunately, guys, I do not have much time to cover on today's call. I'm on a really tight schedule. I kind of have a few meetings to right after this, so I have to go very quickly. Apologies for that. So as you can see, another nice manipulation. So we kind of had this trend line been building up to downside for a long time, and then the minute that liquidity got cleared, boom, big massive price action, impulsive price action. That just shows you. All right. So what I think is USD CAD still bearish overall. I don't see anywhere to enter from, but maybe we could get, let's see, I don't really see an entry on USD CAD currently. Probably can get more price action up to fill in this imbalance, fill in this price action, and then look lower. Right. So USD JPY, very nice bullish price action right here. This is just a pullback. I personally think this is personally a pullback. Right, it reacted off this IC on the 1 hour time frame, and then we should look for lower prices because it left in a lot of imbalances. Right, so this was kind of a needed medium pullback because price was just shooting down and it just left lots of bearish candles that kind of needed to be fill in, and people were they noticed this big drop, so they all started selling. And this is like a wake-up call from smart money to retail to say, "Oi, stop just getting into these stupid trades and wake up and actually follow the money." USD MXN. So personally on USD MXN, I think that it will continue dropping. So what we can take a look at is this daily time frame. See, we had this sort of consolidation. had this resistance been built up, and once that resistance got broke, we can get that resistance break retest as support, and we can get that tested as resistance. So we have this IC, the open of it, and that's what I think for Monday's push up to the IC. Then the rest of the week will start dropping once again. So lovely trade that I'm going to keep my eyes on. This is long term, by the way, so you can easily go for all the way down here, because I personally think price will reach down here. That's easy 20k pips, guys, and it will reach there. Okay, I'm fairly confident that it will reach down there. Gold's just been flying up. You've seriously been missing out if you haven't been catching it. I mean, last few days it was kind of boring, but remember what this price action have to do: impulsive, then slow, then impulsive. So this week probably be impulsive again. Keep looking for higher prices. Gold will easily reach 2000. Easily reach 2000. We've been calling this stuff out since the bottom, right? We've been calling this stuff out since the bottom. We've called silver from the bottom, right? You're missing out. We caught this from down here, right? If you didn't buy silver down there, you're missing out on so much pips right now. Okay, an unbelievable amount of pips. Even if you could have bought proper silver coins, silver bars, just invested in the asset itself. Your NZD, the horrible pair. Wouldn't even look to trade it. It's just so bad. US 30 was a nice sell from this 1 hour candle right here that I could have caught last week, but I feel like it's done creating its upper pullback, right? So it's going up in an upward direction. I feel like finally, obviously using a bearish market structure for a while because it was just creating its large pullback, but now it's actually still in an upward direction, so it's kind of reacted from this level, right? So now we can look for upper price action. And what do we target? We obviously target this level right here. Then you can target right here. So you look for buys. So after 4 hour time frame, that could create a nice institutional candle, right? And then this is where you start looking for your buys. We have a nice double top and the overall high right here. So 2 to 1 probably would target this one to get a better R 3.5. Right. Do you guys have any more questions? As I said, time is ticking. I don't really have much time to cover. AUD should follow EURUSD and GU. They all move the same. Anyways, guys, if you are interested in hopping on our premium group, make sure to head on to fusignals.com and hop onto one of our packages. We're introducing account management so soon in the next week or so. So if you're interested in that, make sure to hop on the team quick because it's going to have limited spaces because the system we use is going to be pretty expensive and I can only cover it based off of people signing up, right? So what else? Oh yeah, we also have introduced a new trader onto our team, so expect more signals, higher quality, and that means it gives me more time to work on other things on the group. So yep, so if you guys are interested, make sure to head onto our website in the description and I'll see you there. So thank you guys for hopping on this call. If you're interested in going over recording, it'll be uploaded once again.